This is Hey Shay Reviews, and we will be reviewing the NERF N-Strike Elite Strongarm. Before we get to the review of this blaster, I'll just start off with some information of this blaster. As you can see, it is the Elite or upgraded version of the N-Strike Maverick REV-6. You can see that it is a revolving blaster because it has a rotating barrel. One of its specialties this blaster can do is that it can slam fire, which is really different for a revolving blaster to do that. And it uses 6 elite darts. Well, obviously it has the N-Strike Elite color scheme. The majority of this blaster is blue. Also notice that it has a bit of this white stripe coming down. Also, it has a bit of a checkered pattern. You probably can't see it from the camera. It has one short tactical rail at the top of the blaster, and this time they placed it properly, not on the slamfire slide. Don't ask me why I said slamfire slide, that's what it says on the manual. It has 2 sling adapters, one at the bottom of the handle and one on the slamfire slide. But I do have to say though, I wouldn't recommend putting your bandoiler kit, your bandoiler strap onto it, as when you have it, you're sort of stretching a bit of the spring from that, so I'm not too sure if I would recommend doing that. There's a bit of a sighting point at the front. These 2 little wedges here also help you with it. And also this handle definitely reminds me of the Fire Strike, as it's very small and it has this thing pointing down just like the Fire Strike. So I'll be showing you how to work this blaster. So you would pull this barrel release button and then take it out. Notice that the barrel comes out all the way out, just like the Spectre, and you can spin it, which I find fun. And then you put your 6 darts in, make sure they go all the way in. And then put it back in, make sure you hear the click, then you can pull this back. It'll come back automatically, just like the Maverick, and you can fire. To slam fire, you simply hold down the trigger and you pull this back and forth continually, just like any other slam firing blaster. This blaster rotates both differently from the Spectre and the Maverick. Well, it's very similar to the Maverick, except there's a few differences. Well, pretty much how it rotates is after you pull the trigger. Did you notice the barrel rotating? So it's very much like the Maverick, except when you look at the front of the blaster, you're only seeing 1 dart. So this is our rate of fire test to see how fast we can shoot this. So I'll be slam firing it in 3, 2, 1. And so that was definitely pretty fast. Just as fast as any other slam firing blaster. Let's look into the goods and the bads of this blaster. First of all, it's got pretty good capacity, mainly for its size, as it's quite a small blaster. Can achieve the good N-Strike Elite distance. It has reasonably good accuracy. I'll say it's about just as good as the Retaliator or the Alpha Trooper. A really great thing about this is that it can slam fire. It's really nice how you have that ability to do it and you can slam fire really fast. I really like how this blaster rotates. It really suits me. I think it's better than the Spectre and the Maverick. Also, this is a great improvement of the N-Strike Maverick. This might not be considered so much as a good, but I'm happy that they've definitely improved it and not just recolored it. I have to say, this is probably the best sidearm blaster. I can't say too much of the bads about this blaster. I find the handle a little bit uncomfortable. Mainly if you have a big hand, you'll probably will. And so I find it a little bit awkward. As you can see, I had a lot of good things to say about this blaster, and only one bad thing to say about this blaster. And that certainly means this is a really great blaster. I certainly recommend on getting it. And the other great thing about this is that it's also cheap. It's about $10. Thanks for watching HJ Reviews. Also, I'd like to thank our 50 subscribers who are following us, which is pretty cool. Woo! 5th week! Woo! Thanks for subscribing.